And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. Oh, man. We got a good one. Europe's hooking up. Yes, everybody. So I'd put that little information out there. Europe's stock, derivative, whatever system we call it, stocks, bonds, equities, all that stuff. It's all going on the blockchain. We're seeing it happen right now. You are getting in at the right time. If you're brand new, you're getting into crypto at a perfect time. Everything's cheap. Now it's time to buy. We're not selling. We're not taking profit. Whatever. That's the dumbest fucking shit right now. People are like, oh yeah, taking profit. You have to take profit. What? It's time to buy, man. We're not... What kind of fucking dumbasses are trying to stake their crypto right now? That's the dumbest fucking shit. If you know of a company and they're like, yeah, stake your XRP and take a loan on it. These people are so fucking stupid. That's so embarrassing. I'm like, wow. That's how you know it's a scam channel. When you got another channel trying to take your XRP and they hold it and you don't own it and they're going to stake it for you, that's the dumbest fucking shit. You have to be like the biggest dumb fuck to do some shit like that. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Now's the time to buy. We're not staking. We're not lending loan. We're not doing anything. Oh, my God. These people are so fucking... Newbies, stop it. Stop it. Please stop. But I'm trying to stake my XRP at $1.30. Seriously? Wow. Please, come on. Don't admit that. Don't tell people you want to do that. Because you might as well pull your pants down, bend over, and have them fuck you in your ass. Like, that's what you're doing. I want to stake my ass. I want to earn yield. I want to earn yield. I want to go to little white teeth guy, that fucking white teeth guy, and stake my yield. I'm like, oh, my God, that's so fucking stupid. Holy shit. It's embarrassing. The only thing you do right now is buy. Put it in fire blocks to hold it and protect it. That's all we're doing now. There's nothing else to do. But yeah, they're doing this over here, and they're doing that over there. Nothing's fucking happening. Seriously? $1.30 XRP. Please think before you say stupid shit on my fucking show. Well, Coinbase is having this, and you can do that. That's so fun with $1.30 XRP. Wow, really? You're racking in the money there. Way to go, Joe. You're just at $1.30 XRP. You're doing big things. Oh my God. You realize how fucking stupid that is? Why doesn't Caleb Brown do this? Why doesn't Caleb Brown do that? I can go to Coinbase and do this. I can go there and they'll give me a fucking blowjob and a Tootsie Roll. It's like, wow, these people are really saying this fucking shit on my program. It's embarrassing. Please don't say it on my show. Crypto Hulk, tell us how you really feel. No, I can't. I got to censor myself. I have to remain composed and professional. That's what I have to do. I do happen to like Tootsie Rolls, says Chris Sharpie. They're like, Chris, we have some Tootsie Rolls for you. Come over here and stake your crypto so we can loan it out and lend it and lease it. Come on, Chrissy Poo. Oh, my God. Coasty says he loves titty rolls. That's a whole nother show we can't really get into on this. I'm trying to remain professional. Oh, my God. Brian Carasone. Word up, Mr. OG. We got James Green somewhere around in here. Oh, there it is. James Green M1Q. Let me look here. First person to show up, Mikey Gilbert. Crypto Bat, number 2, Brian Edwards, TJ Smith, TJ Smith, 69er. Come on, crypto. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. I heard that. Amber Hobson. Oh, man, people got up early. Well, it's early in California. It's 7:07. Let me just look at these comments here. Larry Brotherton, you're on my phone. I have not answered your text. It reminds me that when I'm done cold plunging today, I look on my phone and then whatever's highlighted, I answer the text. Just say it without saying it, says Matt Grimes. Just say it without saying it, huh? Interesting. Gordon Logan. Hey, Hulk. Still here by... Well, by Jove, it's Gordon Logan. The bloke from the United Kingdom, eh? I don't even know what that means. Bloke? I guess that means fellow. The fellow? Odd fellow. Okay. I just want a bando. Bar. I don't even know what that. A bamdo. I just want a bamdo. Okay, whatever. Jimmy is here. Hulk looking forward to True Wealth Management, says Deuce Keller, brand new $500 member. All right. A barn door is a barn converted to a house. Barn dominium. Mine is in Montana, just waiting. Okay, I don't know about all that, but let me start with what I know. My name's Crypto Hulk. That's what I do know. This show is so fake. Don't even watch it. You will get financially destroyed from this program. That's why these people show up. I'm tricking them. They think they're going to get rich. Somebody's talking about a Buick with the Lambo symbol. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances. This would be like the worst channel you could ever watch, unless you want to know how to do hardcore street drugs, heroin, cocaine. I take all these drugs 24/7. It's an obsession. LSD, mushrooms, peyote, buttons, black tar, chiva, shit, any kind of drug, whatever you want to call it. I take it, inject it, snort it. It's just, that's what I've been doing for 6 years straight on this channel. Any episode you watch, don't even watch it. It's designed to get you financially destroyed. All right. Let's get into I'm a good bloke, Hulk. Hulk says, Gordon Logan. Nah. I'm looking for an article right here. Clear Street. Here we go. I'm going to show you what's going on. Like, everything's falling into place. You are at the tail end of cheap crypto. Best advice from a drug. Yes. Anything you need to learn from a drug addict like me. I've got kicked out of 300 drug rehabs in the past month alone. I have an excellent track record. Maybe 400 in the past month. Okay. AJ Singh. AJ Singh says, the best liar ever on YouTube. When we all hit the moon, we need to get a cruise ship and sail around the world. Some of you guys are gonna fall overboard. I already know. It's all bad. You gotta stay on the ground with lots of padding all around you. Clear Street. Let's get into this news. Clear Street expands European market in the Netherlands. Oh man. We're looking at this picture. There's a little waterway and these little boats that are tied up. It kind of looks like Venice, Los Angeles. I've never seen. I want to go through Venice sometimes in LA and see what it's like walk along the street, or I'm just kind of curious about that shit. But anyhow, I'm looking at this Netherlands picture and there's a little waterway through. In Las Vegas, there's a hotel that has Venice inside. Yes. The gondolas, they have these little boats and the guys that sing opera and stuff. I'd pay this motherfucker to shut the fuck up and paddle me through. It's at the Venetian. The Venetian. Venetian's my favorite hotel. I love the Venetian hotel. There's no other hotel that can compete with the Venetian. Absolutely love it. Excuse me. So, what we got right here is we got an article about this financial company called Clear Street. Now, in the Netherlands, they gave them a license and a license to get into cryptocurrency. I want you to see right now, everybody, all of this crypto you're seeing now, everything is cheap. You are seeing right now, this is a time when Europe is doing a transition. No, they're not turning from a 50-year-old man into a 12-year-old girl. Not that kind of transition. Clear Street, a cloud-native financial infrastructure technology firm, has received authorization from the Netherlands Authority for the Financial Markets, the AFM, Authority of Financial Markets, to operate as an investment firm. So here we have a fintech company trying to become like a bank. When January 2026 hit, everything I've seen, it's about fintech companies, crypto companies, whatever you want to call them, crypto companies trying to become banks, and banks trying to get licenses to sell crypto. That's what I've seen since January. All of a sudden, some kind of shift. That's why I started my $500 for 3-month deal, because I'm like, whoa, stop. Wait a minute. What am I seeing here? Every single day now, there's articles just like this. And it's all happening. They're all kind of getting hooked up. Crypto prices are low. It's time to buy. We're not taking our crypto somewhere to stake it to earn money. That's so fucking stupid. XRP's at $1.30 and you're doing that shit. That's so embarrassing. You're not going to wait till XRP. It's like $100. Oh, I got to do XRP's $1.30. I got to try to earn interest. I'm like, don't tell people this publicly, please. You're going to look like such a fucking dick sucker, like a wiener muncher. This Clear Street gets a license from the Netherlands to operate as an investment firm. Now, this is very interesting, everybody. All this is happening. All this is going down. Banks are getting the ability to sell crypto. Crypto companies are getting the ability to be an investment company, a bank. Kraken becomes a bank. We can go on and on with this. I can start doing all the research and pulling out 100 companies that were banks that now want to sell crypto, and companies that were regular fintech crypto companies now want to become banks. It's all happening this year for a reason. And the crypto prices are cheap. That's exactly where they need to be. So what we do is we buy. My notes here. Clearstream is a cloud-native financial infrastructure company. It got permission. ClearStreet got permission to operate as an investment firm. Here we have a traditional kind of a fintech crypto company-ish. They're wanting to become like they're going to become a bank and all these things. Somehow they're going to act like a bank. Maybe they'll become a money service business. Whatever it is, we can see it all happening. This opens the company to all 27 European nations. This is a significant milestone for the firm's global expansion. This company is globally expanding. It's on the Clearstream is on the NASDAQ, everybody. Here's a crypto. If you want to buy a stock, it's Clearstream, CLRS. Let's look this one up. So here we have an instance. Let me look at the NASDAQ. And I'll send you Clearstream. Why can I not find it? Maybe you can't buy it in the United States. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I thought Clearstream was a company you could get on the stock market. Let me check something here. Oh, I think what happened is it used to be a stock. They went for an IPO, and I think they took it back. They withdrew it. That's right. Clearstreet filed for an IPO, and then it was supposed to be like 11. I forgot how much it was. They wanted to. That's right. Clearstreet was founded in 2008, a private fintech. They applied in January 2026. Clearstreet filed an S1 registration with the SEC. They wanted to go public as a company due to unfavorable market conditions and volatility. The company postponed and then fully withdrew their IPO. Okay, so they were going to be a company. The stock was going to go anywhere from $11 to $36. It was going to be $11 to $36 when it came out of the closet, but they decided to not do it. So January, I think they let it go for like a month or so, and then they said no. So they're basically waiting for crypto regulations. That's what I would say. They're waiting for crypto regs. So if you're somebody who wants to invest in a company, I would put Clearstreet, CLRS, Clearstreet as on your watch list. Now, there's another company that I want us to look at here that's kind of involved with Clearstreet. It's Vivo Power, and that's a crypto we've talked about before, a company. Well, let me show you it's VVPR. Vivo Power. Let me look at the New York Stock Exchange. New York Stock Exchange. Okay. I can't. Let me do a grok on this to find where it's at. I had this yesterday. Vivo Power. It's one word. It's called Vivo. V-I-V-O. V-I-V-O. Let me look this up. Vivo Power. Here we go. So this company we've talked about before, this has a Ripple XRP treasury. Vivo Power is going to be massive. They're like I think they used to be a battery powered kind of company. Then they switched over to crypto. Their Clear Street is partnered with Vivo Power, so that would be a crypto. Clearstream is not yet. That's good. That should be on your radar. Then Vivo Power, I think it's like $3.20. Yeah, $3.20. Quote data. What we got here is Clearstream offers execution of trades, prime broker. Notice how Ripple comes out with prime brokerage and everybody else. That's what's up. What happens is this: Ripple is the government, and the government releases certain products that for Ripple that the whole world will use. So what we do is we look at Ripple. Ripple comes up with something, invents it, and then it spreads throughout the whole industry. Ripple comes up with something else, and then it spreads. That's the government giving out how it wants to run the world little by little. That's how this works, okay? Everything that Ripple has, it'll release it, and then the rest of the whole crypto space will accept it and use it. That's how this goes. Now, what's interesting is this company here uses Clear Street will have the execution of trades, prime brokerage, and real-time risk management. They will use the same cloud management. Tech that power operations across United States, Canada, and United Kingdom. Okay, now we're going to get into this. Clear Street is going to use, this is very important here because what is going on in the Netherlands is Ripple. That's what's going on, okay? R3 Corda, XDC crypto, this is what's going on. They're going to use, let's look in this article right here. If we look at the third paragraph, let's read. According to Ed Tilley, CEO of Clear Street, the licensed entity, Clear Street, in the Netherlands, alongside the firm's United Kingdom presence, will see European clients access the firm's full platform, all on the same. Here we go. What are they running on, Crypto Hulk? They're running on the same cloud-native technology that powers its operations across the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Now, the question Crypto Hulk asked, reading this article, Crypto Hulk, what is the cloud native technology that powers Clearstreet across the US, Canada, and United Kingdom? In this article here, let's go into the deep dive and find out what is this technology they're talking about. Clearstreet is not using a particular token. This is a traditional finance fintech infrastructure provider, bridging to traditional assets. Clearstreet is a traditional financial company. It's a fintech infrastructure that is acting like a bridge. Okay. The next question one would ask is, Crypto Hulk, how are they acting like a bridge? What technology are they using, Crypto Hulk, to be this bridge? That's what we're going to go over right now. So let me cherry pick this article right here. Clearstreet is a cloud native financial infrastructure technology firm. It's modernizing brokerage, prime brokerage, clearing, custody. It has execution, risk management, and investment banking for who? Sophisticated investors. Oh, that means they're not letting us in. I'll tell you what, if you've watched my show for a while, you're more sophisticated than any of these dumb shits that join Clearstreet. You are much smarter than them. March 2026, Clearstream launched institutional over-the-counter spot crypto trading. You guys have been doing that with me for 6 years. We are 6 years ahead of Clearstream customers on my program right here. Now, November 2025, Clearstream had a partnership with BitGo. BitGo is really massive. BitGo, let me tell you something. This whole Clearstream and BitGo takes it all the way back to the beginning of fucking Bitcoin and shit. This goes all the way back to the roots. The guys that started BitGo for custody and all that go back to the beginning of crypto. Even we're talking 20 years ago and shit. This is massive, this BitGo thing. We'll get into that later. The guys that made it, there's about 4 people that started this company. I'm not going to get into who started the company. Then there's key executives here. I'm not getting into who they are. I don't recognize any names. Now, BitGo is used for custody integration. Now, it's interesting because this Clearstreet is involved is in the Netherlands. And remember, we talked about the tulip bulb craze. It's when, I think 400 years ago, tulip bulbs became popular, like Beanie Babies. Tulip bulbs were used as value. So tulip bulbs became more and more and more. People were trading tulip bulbs, and then eventually it was a bubble and it popped. Okay, that was in the Netherlands. So what do we have? We have a money system. Remember, tulip bulbs are anything can be money. Anything can be money. Not everything can be currency. Currency, like Ripple's XRP, was the very first I don't think there's ever been a crypto, but our government declared that XRP was currency and that Ripple was a money service business. The Ripple court case in 2015, no other YouTuber talks about it because these people have horse shit for brains. But back in the Netherlands, in the 1600s or whatever it was, right after we came over on the Mayflower, those of you that did, including my relatives, they came over on the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. But you have these tulip bulbs in the 1600s, I believe it was. And that became money all around the world. And then that bubble popped and then they went away. But here we have the Netherlands again. What's interesting is starting off with this company here working with BitGo, and they are having stocks and bonds and all these things turning into cryptocurrency. That's what we're seeing right here. Now you got Norway, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. Let me tell you what, there is somebody powerful calling shots in Liechtenstein because all this shit comes out of Netherlands, Liechtenstein, Paris, Germany. You have the NEAR Foundation, NEAR. I think it's that crypto called NEAR. That's what this is. You got SBI Holdings. SBI, Sam Bankman-Ida. SBI Holdings. Massive Ripple partner mixed up in this. Of course, BlackRock is mixed up in this, and BlackRock uses Ondo, which uses Axelar, which is a Ripple partner. So SBI Holding is a major player in this deal. Now, BitGo is for strategic custody partnership, traditional finance, DeFi, and all that shit. BitGo is mixed up in this. SBI is mixed up. React, the company called React, is a futures clearing platform. They're mixed up in this. Eurex. We learned about Eurex the other day. But yeah, the NEAR Foundation. Let me look. Red flags. So I looked up Sachin Kumar. Let's see who that guy is. He's the chief technology officer of all this. He's like the David Schwartz of all of this. His name is Sachin, Sachin, Sachin Kumar, Kumar. I don't think I found anything miraculous about this guy, although he's been in crypto for like 20 years, software engineering stuff. He is known to have massive inspirations. He runs on a shoestring budget, and he's an underdog. He has underdog grit. So that is the Hunar guy. What's his fucking name? I don't fucking remember. Sachin Kumar. Okay. So he is underdog grit, and he's basically broke. He has big aspirations. He's broke, and he's hardworking. That's Kumar or whatever the fuck. Mr. Chin. Let me look through Clear Street. Now, I want to know Clear Street. Let's get back to the same cloud native technology that powers the United States, Canada, and United Kingdom. Grok, what cloud native technology is this? Here we go. Clearstreet.io. It's a cloud native technology. And I wanted to know, what is the same cloud native technology that powers operations across the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom? what we got here is a single unified. Okay, hold on. They're talking about XRP. What is their technology they use? It is a single unified real-time infrastructure stack built from scratch starting in 2018. It's going to replace legacy COBOL systems, COBOL, COBOL. Now, Clear Street said they made it. They made it by building it on top of the XRP ledger. They forgot to tell you that, but don't worry, I'm here to remind you. It has an API-first event-driven architecture that delivers clearing, custody, execution, prime brokerage. Well, they just happened. Notice how Ripple comes out with prime brokerage, 2-3 months ago? Now, all of a sudden, this Clear Street has prime brokerage and stuff like that. Amazing, huh? What a coincidence. So I asked, what is the core tech stack? What tech are they using? And my answer was this. The primary cloud provider, because remember, they're using this cloud, right? Their proprietary super magic, super califragilistic. We have, what are they using? Amazon Web Services. Their cloud. Oh my God. It's a elastic compute storage and infrastructure backbone. Well, I did a little looking around and it didn't take me too long to figure this out. Probably about 2 or 3 seconds. And look what we got right here. Well, boy, Jove, Gordon Logan. Look right here. We got Amazon Web Service. This is Amazon, aws.amazon.com. Well. It says here, AWS partner profile, Ripple. It shows RippleNet, Ripple's X current process real-time payments. It shows X Rapid, which is Ripple's source on-demand liquidity. Then we got Ripple's X Via. Then the RippleNet use cases, then RippleNet members. Oh my gosh. So Crypto Hulk, it looks like Amazon's web and all that shit is Ripple. Well, you could probably say that, yeah, considering they have a page that says Amazon, aws.amazon.com, and it has Ripple all over the fucking place. Yeah, you could probably say it's built with Ripple. So who is Clear Street's primary cloud provider? Amazon Web Services, also known as Ripple, X Via, X Rapid, and all the other little goodies that Ripple has. So Clearstream is running on Ripple. Very, very interesting, Crypto Hulk. Appreciate that. They're also using Kubernetes, Kubernetes. Plus, they're using Docker, Docker. But just wait. There's more. For event streaming and real-time processing, they're using Apache Kafka. So Apache, A-P-A-C-H-E, Apache, and then it's Kafka, K-A-F-K-A. What is that, Crypto Hulk? What is Apache Kafka? It's heavily used for order state management, change data capture. Let's take a look. Let's go down and find out what is this Kafka stuff. I'll give you a spoiler alert. That's R3 Corda and XDC crypto. Now you've got 2 cryptos that Clear Street's running on. XDC. Let me get into this deep dive here on that one. Now, if you were to read this article, It shows nothing about crypto, and that's why Crypto Hulk is here. See, dumb shits say, oh, all Crypto Hulk does is read articles. I could do that on my own. No, you can't. You're way too fucking stupid for that. Don't give yourself that much credit. Be humble. Something that I'm not at all. Now, who are the investors in this Clear Street? You got Prism Capital, IMC, the Near Foundation. So that crypto called Near, NEAR, the Near protocol, that's involved in this as well. SBI Holdings and then BlackRock. Now, this exchange, this cloud native platform is integrated in the Intercontinental Exchange. That's the New York Stock Exchange, everybody. Whether they're on the listing or not, they are integrated into, they're gonna go on the stock exchange. Not right now, but this crypto platform, you watch it. This Clear Street, it's gonna go right back on. It's also not just a stock market, it's mixed into the DTCC. That's Canton coin, our third coin, and then the Rise token, that's the fourth one, Rise. So now we're up to 4 cryptos. Actually, if you include the Near protocol, that's 5. Those are the cryptos. Then we got Kafka again, Kafka, Kafka, and then there's Kubernetes. Now we got BitGo mixed in. Let me look. I did a little deep dive. What is Apache Kafka? Apache Kafka. It's ClearStreet's real-time event streaming engine. Apache Kafka is the open source XRP ledger. Actually, this will be R3 Corda. Actually, R3 Corda, R3 was a partner of Ripple, so they integrated Ripple into R3. And then you have the XDC coin. So we've got Apache Kafka is the open source Ripple ledger working with R3 Corda, distributed event streaming platform. Confluent is, I'm not quite sure what that is. Confluent commercializes the full cloud native platform built on it, acquired by IBM for $11 billion. Oh, shit, that's a lot of money. Apache Kafka via Confluent serves as the core event-driven backbone of ClearStreet's proprietary cloud-native capital markets platform. Kafka powers real-time processing of every trade, order, state change, risk calculation, P&L update, and microservice interoperability service across the unified ledger that now treats institutional. We're talking about R3 Corda, everybody, with XDC. Let's get to the evidence here with this Apache Kafka that IBM paid like $11 billion for. Holy shit. Let me find this information here. Real-time prime brokerage. Kafka. Okay. R3 Corda, founded in 2015. Remember, R3 used to be a Ripple partner. R3 integrated the XRP ledger technology. R3 Corda, founded 2015, and it's Corda DLT and the XDC network. Now, the XDC network is a hybrid Ethereum Ethereum virtual machine, layer 1, launched in 2019. It was formerly called Xinfin. It's Chinese. Okay, where does, so you got Clearstream using this Kafka confluent layer, okay, which is $11 billion that IBM owns. Kafka, let's read this. R3 Corda, Ripple partner back in the day, R3 explicitly selected who? Apache Kafka. So now we know R3 uses Apache, which is Clearstreet, okay? Which is SBI Holdings and all these big companies we talked about. R3 chose Kafka as the backbone for the next generation. Listen to this. It's called Corda 5 Plus. Oh, man. For high quality, for high availability messaging, horizontal scaling, and real-time interoperability in permission networks. Clearstreet uses the exact same confluent Kafka for its United Clearing and Risk. So Clearstreet's using R3. The same, yeah, they're using the same technology. SBI Holdings is a major strategic investor in Clearstreet. You have something called SBI3 Japan. So in Clearstreet, that company that got the license, SBI is one of their biggest investors. SBI is a massive R3 Corda partner, okay? And Kafka, which is what Clearstreet uses, R3 is using that as well. So they're all using the same technologies. Both R3 and firms in Clearstreet Securities ecosystem participated in the Global Digital Finance Working Group. So they're all mixed up. And that contains 70 participants throughout Europe. It includes R3, BlackRock, State Street, JP Morgan. So it's basically running on XDC. R3 Corda is permissioned DLT for banks, real world asset tokenization, trade finance, institutional privacy on, it's a Corda on Solana integration. And then XDC is enterprise hybrid layer 1 optimized for trade, real world financing. Our XDC has 2,000 transactions per second. Let's see here. You have SBI, XDC Network, APAC, plus SBI R3 Japan. We're talking 2023 to 2024 proof of concept. So they all joined up together. Successful inter-DLT settlement between XDC Network and Corda via the Corda Bridge for trade and finance. So this is all your connection from R3 Corda, XDC as a crypto, XDC Foundation. They're all connected. They're still using it, everybody. Somebody out there is putting out the idea that R3 is not using XDC or whatever. Those people are mentally ill, all right? Because I'm reading it right here. The evidence is right here. So the R3 Solana Foundation, they're working together with Solana. So Solana didn't replace anything. So you can tell all the dummies out there that Crypto Hulk said so. We're talking about an R3 Solana Foundation. There's a partnership. It started May 25th. Strategic partnership. R3 Corda XDC is not going away. I wish people that would say dumb shit. I wish people that say dumb shit that Solana just replaced XDC and R3 and all that. I wish they would go away. Absolutely, I wish they would go away. Like jump off a very tall bridge and yeah. Go head first, please. End that quickly because the world cannot handle your dumb shit any longer. So they, starting in 2025, all these companies that I just talked about with Clear Street and all this stuff, everything, they had a sandbox with 70 different companies. And of course, the BlackRock, State Street, everybody's involved. Canton, let's right here. The sandbox used multiple chains, the Ethereum chain, Canton, etc. Canton is a crypto that Crypto Hulk was the first one to tell you to go out and buy that shit, okay? Nobody else was talking about Canton a year ago except Crypto Hulk. When we bought Canton, no other channel was talking about it except Crypto Hulk. Now you got the Australians with the AUDD. The Australians are hooked up to this January 2026. Welcome, Australia. That is the end of that deep dive right there. Man, we must have went over about 6 cryptos on that one. So we got that one is out. BitGo. Let me check the comments real quick and we'll get back to BitGo. If anything could replace XDC, it wouldn't be Solana. I know these dumb shits out there that have no idea what they're talking about. Like, oh yeah, Solana's replacing XDC. I'm like, wow, these people are so fucking stupid. Okay, now let's look here. BitGo. Now it starts getting real. BitGo. Now you can buy BitGo on the stock market. It's BTGO, and it's $3.20 per share. So you can actually buy it. Some people are like, Crypto Hulk, I got enough crypto. I just want stocks. Okay, this one's for you. BitGo is a leading digital asset infrastructure company. It was incorporated in 2011. That's been around a while. Let's take a look. Oh, dang. The guy, okay. The one of the founders, one of the founders of BitGo, his name's Mike Belsch, Belshe. He's the chief technology officer, so he'd be like a David Schwartz. He's the technologist who helped shape the modern internet. Are you hearing me? We're talking about Clear Street with all these 70 partners. Oh my God, this is massive. Clear Street's massive. And the guy, Clear Street, uses BitGo for custody and these things. The guy who made BitGo helped shape the modern internet. Let that sink in. Holy shit. Yeah, this is massive. He's also an ex-Google and an early Chrome engineer. He also worked at Netscape, Lookout Software acquired by Netscape. Let's just say this guy's been there from day one. That's a very simple way to put it. Mike Belshie was here from day one with the internet and crypto. There are 603 employees that work at BitGo. Strong talent from Google, Microsoft, and HP. It raised 170 million pre-IPO. That's pretty good. Google values BitGo at Goldman Sachs values BitGo at about $2 billion. Not too bad right there. BitGo has an OCC federal charter bank license. That's pretty amazing. And it's licensed. It's licensed in Germany, Dubai. It is SOC 2 Type 2 certified. This company is very reputable. Let's look at the partnerships of BitGo. UBX, InvestFi, 21 shares. ZK Sync, there you go. ZK Sync is integrated. That's a crypto right there that Kevin Brown has. ZK and then Sync. March 25th, they became a partner of this. XDC Network, they became a partner. So look at all of a sudden now. I want you to see something right now. All of a sudden, all these partnerships are in the past couple months. Let me read this off. All these partnerships just happened like a month or so ago. STS Digital, KuCoin, HTX, XDC Network, ZK Sync, 21 shares, InvestFi, and UBX. All of these within the past 30 days. All of a sudden right now. What is that telling you? VeChain's a partner. Ethena, course. So VeChain's another crypto involved in this. IXS. That's a crypto that I got. IXS. That's when we pumped and dumped. Some of you guys dumped it, not Crypto Hulk. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I got IXS. IXS. I got about 5,000 of them. Not a whole lot, but I got 5,000. Righty then. Ethena is involved with this. All right. Click out of this. That's the Clear Street. We are done with Clear Street. That's pretty much the whole show. We got Claire. Thank you for all you're doing for us. You're a good man. Charlie Brown, New Jersey, little old lady. There you go. Right on for that. Okay. I listed off a lot of cryptos, probably in this show today, 8 cryptos probably involved in his Clear Street. So this is a massive project. Again, to recap, what we just watched is a European investment company that deals with traditional finance is merging into crypto. They're going to have everything crypto. They've got the biggest companies in the world hooked up with them. BlackRock being the biggest in the entire world is hooked up with them. along with about 8 other cryptos integrated into this whole scheme of things. We're seeing right now Europe hooking up and getting integrated into crypto. And this is what we're seeing right here. So I'm going to let this show end right here, but that is what we're seeing. No more of like the testing phase. They're done with the testing. They're right now hooking it all up, getting ready to go. I really think once we get crypto regulations, this is starting to happen. It's all starting to happen right now. This is what I'm seeing. Hopefully you're prepared and not going to be like, well, let me just wait until later. Like, now is the time. Now is the time, everybody. If you've ever thought about getting into crypto or becoming a member of the Crypto Hulk, whatever it is, now would be your time, because from what I'm seeing now, we're done with like the testing phase. We're looking at now the integration phase. That's what we're looking at. They're integrated. They've already tested it. They've shot this crypto all over the world, back and forth to each other. They know that it works. Now they're integrating it into the financials. They're integrating crypto into the financial system. That's what we just saw today in Europe. And that'll end this particular broadcast. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast.